about it. Because people hate Rosa, and they will give any opportunity to talk shit about you. Oh, excuse
You're
me.
good.
Excuse me.
That was actually adorable. Oh my god. You're just on like the realest tangent. It's okay. It's okay. Banned. Banned. It's alright, trust me.
No, it just happens. The life of a Rosa main. What I actually do with all the salt is that I actually have a salt jar. I actually have a jar to where, like, every single time I get a salty person, I just rip off a piece of paper, and I just put it in the jar, like, salt.
See,
and I write the date on it.
See, I feel like we just need, like, a salt jar where, like, if you're salty, you, like, pay $5 extra at the venue, and then we use that to buy Astro headsets for every setup. This sodium could fuel us and level us up to the next era of competitive gaming, but whatever. All that aside, Gio.
We have a next match. Pit versus GnW. This matchup, I'm not really sure of it. I have never seen this matchup. Though I do have a dirt Pit. I'm not too familiar with Pit, but they are the same. They are kind of the same, so I can kind of know this matchup.
A really big difference, of course, being on the side B.
Side B, of course. Now, that is a good option against Pit. What I feel does in a lot of good matchups is that he has the Guardian Orbitars, which really, really help him in the air. Like, just basically get out of everything. Like, he can get out of like that. Just his Guardian Orbitars alone will get him out of so many options in the air.
How do you punish that?
What you want to do is that if you know Pit is going to throw out Guardian Orbitars to kind of trick you. Oh, and
man,
the missed tech.
It's tough with sometimes taking against a multi-hitting option. You just don't really know when to put the button in.
Nah. What I feel like you should do against Pit, if you know he's going to throw out the Guardian Orbitars, like what I do for Rosalino, since I do this matchup quite a bit, is that I wait for them to come down, or I throw out an early up there and trick them into throwing it out, so that way I know when they get to the ground, I'll have a free punish. And TexanSniper just using this down smash a lot, as I think Earth kind of showed this week that down smash is actually really good with Pit. And meanwhile, Gio is now overlapping him with GnW. Shoutouts to the sleeper tag, though, just the sleeper tag. Oh, try it. The good spot dodge just to avoid that. Oh, no, I do feel like TexanSniper should not do that every so often, as I've learned so many times the hard way, is that you shouldn't try to do side B always onto the stage, because eventually it's going to get punished to where what they can do is that they can just simply run off stage, take the hit, and then come back and hit you really hard.
Yeah, it can be pretty brutal.
It is definitely unforgiving if you're not put in the right position.
All right, now we're not seeing Gio having the right positioning. He's been trapped on this corner without all that many options. TexanSniper was able to rack on a solid amount of damage in the time, but now has to again find a way on stage. Another back air. No stage spike this time. A grab before the down smash animation could conclude.
Dash forward throw going to do it, of course, as I know. Well, I didn't even get time to say anything. JV2. Well,
2-2.
Yep. Like I was saying, though, I'm pretty sure the Pits have probably the strongest forward throws in the game. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure they might either have one of the strongest or the strongest forward throws in the game. Because I've known I killed a lot of people many times with forward throw. Not as much back throw, but forward throw, really. Dash attack wrestling. Trying to adjust it a little bit. And Gio is just trying to go through the colors like, out of all these colors of the rainbow, which should I pick? Should I go for the black, white, red, yellow? Which one?
I'm looking at this Pit, and it just struck me that is like the most like Texan Pit I've seen my whole life. Like he got his entire getup from like Bass Pro Shops or something.
It does.
Cabela's like.
now all we need is a cowboy hat. Yeah, all we need is a cowboy.
Pretty much. I mean, just look at it. That is the most Cabela's decked out Pit I have ever seen in my entire life.
Anyways, into the match. So TexanSniper actually has a lead for a little bit, but not for too long, as Gio will quickly take that lead away.
That's right.
Neutral working without.
Another
stage.
Oh wow, the stage spike,
gosh.
And despite
Another
Pit having such
spike.
a long recovery, we're seeing that Gio is constantly able to cash out and come out.
Another stage spike. Oh my goodness. here's my advice to everybody who has a character that doesn't have a recovery on their hitbox. Like me, I play Rosa. You have to like master out your teching, because if you have no hitbox, people are always going to try to hit you into the stage because they know that you're not going to either hit them. That's just my opinion. You need to learn how to tech if you're playing a character that has no hitbox in their recovery. So Rosalina, Dart Pit, of course. Oh, the buckets.
Yeah, smart adaptation. Gio knew that TexanSniper, true to his name, was so good at landing those arrow shots. He's now piling up the bucket.
I do think the net side B, though, will definitely kill, as TexanSniper is really looking for this option.
Or throw again. Oh, another bucket. I'm ready for the bucket break.
I'm ready for the bucket, too.
Tracy, are you ready for the bucket break? We might not be seeing it all that often. Up smash going to put Gio down 1.
I am certainly ready for this bucket. But I think TexanSniper has kind of noticed that, hey, he's ready with that bucket, so I might need to be a little more careful with my arrows.
I mean, he's got Sniper in his name. How does he not do the arrows?
I don't know.
That's tough. Oh, just dancing around right now.
Gio just trying to read these. He's just trying to read his movement as he just throw out 2 up smashes in a row and another tilt, trying to give him the chair. And he just waited for him to make a movement for a second and went with the dash attack.
It's wonderful how comfortable Gio is at just being like full screen and just throwing out smash attacks. He knows with the bucket, he's deconditioned the bucket.
I'm literally just looking at Gio in the player game. He's just like, yep.
Yep.
This is another day at the office.
Checkmate.
This is just another day at the office for Gio as he takes this set to with Mr. Game & Watch. So I find it really funny that both.
One match and then I'll get swapped out.
I do find it funny though that both our notable Robs here in Texas actually do play both Rob and Game & Watch.